Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so as you've seen by the title of this video, welcome back to another episode of Tables and Tailgates. Today, we're doing cheaply smoked queso. So, the first thing you need to do is you need to get you some sausage. That's right, sausage. This is some real fresh sausage that we're using. Picked it up from a butcher. And you're going to basically just want to get it into small pieces, like you're cooking taco meat, essentially.
Or breakfast meat.
Right. And while that is starting to cook, we're going to have Tasha over here chopping up some jalapenos and a bell pepper.
You're just going to chop them up into, or dice them, clean out the insides. You know, all the seeds and stuff. Unless you want really spicy, then you keep the seeds on these. And then you take 8 ounces of pepper jack, cut it into cubes. 32 ounces Velveeta. This is the off-brand, but you can use Velveeta. And you cut that into cubes too. And last but not least,
Throw them.
Yep. 2 cans of mild diced tomatoes with green chilies.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and get these chopped up. And I'm going to go ahead and get the sausage done. I'm going to show you what we use to season them with.
You can season it with anything.
You can season it with anything. We're trying something a little different. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so while y'all are getting everything starting to cook and prep, make sure to say hi to your puppies. Then we got to go out here. Yeah, it's raining, but we're going to do this anyways. The only reason we're not doing this on the big smoker is because I haven't gotten an outside cover built yet. So we're going back to old reliable. So, you're going to want to go ahead and pour some of your charcoal into your little heater. Excuse me, not heater, it's a chimney. I got some wet bricks here. That way it doesn't catch my porch on fire. We're going to go ahead and light this up. Alright guys, so we got the chimney fired up with our charcoal. We're going to let that sit until them coals are just nice and hot. We ain't really got a flame. Alright ladies and gentlemen, once it is done cooking, you get just about all the pink out. Since 'tis the season, we're going to add some Busch Light apple in here.
By the way, this is 2 pounds of sausage.
Yes. Just a little bit. Get that all mixed in there good.
Try not to drop any.
Yeah. You're going to want to keep the grease in there, guys. Because the grease is going to help this. Alright, so now we're doing smokehouse maple.
You can season to however you like it. If you like a lot, put a lot in. If you like a little, put a little in.
Yeah. We like a lot. Here, you keep shaking while I'm doing this. I'm messing that all up.
It's because you're putting it in one spot.
Alright, mix that in. And you can use whatever seasonings you like, whatever alcohol. You don't even have to use alcohol. But we like the taste of appley stuff.
Hell,
And
you can
whiskey.
use
Wine would be good in it. Once you get that next seasoning all coated. Now we're doing honey hickory rub. Throwing some of that in there. And stir that all up in there. And then continue to let it cook, guys. Just let it cook for a little while there while you're dicing up all your vegetables.
Essentially enough to cook the alcohol out of it.
Right. Alright guys, so we have a deep 9x13 pan. Little tin foil pan. And basically what you want to do is separate everything. So like as you're cutting, the way Tasha likes to do it, she likes to dice it up and put one thing in at a time. That way we kind of know where we're going and how we're doing it. And you'll see the progression of the pan. Alright guys, came outside to check on the fire. It's still fiery, so we want to wait until all that charcoal is just nice and gray with no flames. Alright guys, our tray is getting arranged right now. looking good. We're gonna go outside and check on the fire. Alright guys, that's good enough for me. So, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in Old Reliable, and I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so we're indirect heating, and I got a mix of applewood and hickory on there. We're gonna go ahead and throw the grate down, let it get nice and hot. Let it heat up. We'll see you back here in a second. Once you get everything in there, then you pour in your diced tomatoes with the green chilies. We just kind of throw it around in one section. Alright guys,
Now she's ready to go.
she is almost ready for the smoker. Last but not least, we are going to do a top seasoning of Kinder's Butcher's Barbecue Blend. And that right there is going to add a little extra beefiness to it. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright ladies and gentlemen, then you take your queso and you set it on your grill, indirect heat.
You're going to have to turn it because it's close.
You just go ahead and cover it back up. We're going to let it sit there for probably 45 minutes, and then we're going to come out and stir it. So stay tuned. Guys, that is a cheap little $20 grill from Walmart. And let me just tell you, I've made some of the best food ever on that little cheap $20 grill from Walmart. So you don't have to buy these super expensive $1,500 plus smokers. I got this one, 20 bucks at Walmart. I got the one out back for 100 bucks at Lowe's. And now I'm just going to get a little smoker box for the side of the one out back for another $80. I mean, guys, you don't have to have these big professional smokers to make good food. Alright guys, so we did find one flaw with Old Reliable. She's just not deep enough for this queso. The first time we did this, we had a definitely smaller pan. It was the same length and width, just not the same depth. And we ended up starting to burn real bad. So we pulled her off, and we were going to set her on the other smoker. Which, now that it's stopped raining, is actually usable now. But, yeah, so you should be stirring right about 30 minutes. Maybe 45 minutes, as long as everything's looking melted. Then you start stirring, then you let it sit for another hour. Alright guys, we're going ahead and sticking the queso on the real smoker.
Hang on.
Reason being is, like I said, we had a little mishap with Old Reliable. It's okay, because we had to fire this up anyways. We had to fire this up anyways because we're doing beer can chicken tonight. And because this is a test run, we are not filming the beer can chicken. So, just so y'all know. But y'all may see some glimpses of our beer can chicken. Alright guys, look at that. That's what you're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Nice and queso-y. That looks awesome. We gotta let this sit here for a while longer too. But yeah, just every 30-45 minutes, go ahead and give it a good stir. But that is what you should be looking for. Ladies and gentlemen, that queso is looking good, and so is this bird. We're getting close, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting close. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. The fire is really hot because we have the grill open. But queso is done, ladies and gentlemen. So, we are going to go ahead and pull it off. Give us 1 second to actually pull it off. Won't be able to record because I got to help. Give me 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally taste test time. Look at that queso, guys. I'm telling you. That is awesome. See, if we would have waited until the storm passed, which it has, then we would have done the whole thing on this grill. But like I said, we didn't know that this pan was too deep for Old Reliable, and that's why we went ahead and started it on Old Reliable. But it still came out amazing. Alright guys, so we got Cantina style tortilla chips. This is fresh off the smoker. Guys, this is phenomenal. I'm telling you right now, I gotta have a second chip, even on camera. Look at that. Look at that. Whew. Alright, Tasha's gonna try it.
It's really good.
Is it awesome?
It was better than the first round.
Definitely. Definitely. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for another episode of Tables and Tailgates. Smoked queso is just the start of this season, ladies and gentlemen. I know we're at episode 6, but let me just tell you, we got so much more to come. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.